I just had this razor thing that was going out, and I like grabbed him by his arm, and all of a sudden I saw the bones up here, you know, just opening up wide. It's thrilling. Have you ever seen the bone of yourself, for example? It's a thrilling experience, actually, you know. But this guy, he almost fainted, of course. It was kind of a tragic tour because we did only like 10 shows and it was 6. I think 6 visits in total to emergency hospitals in different countries, you know. Mostly him, actually. Because one time also we played in Germany, I cut his leg open and I tried to get the flesh out to feed a whore that was standing and looking at him. She looked hungry, so I took this little flesh thing and I put it in her mouth. You know. Of course, the stupid bitch spit it out. I think I met like 3 or 4 women during my entire life that has actually been worth talking to. The rest should just be killed. We all play with darkness in some way, of course, but I don't know, the level it has come to now is so intense that I'm not really certain if I will manage too long of it, actually. But I try to balance it, you know, because this world can't lose me. I'm the best thing that ever happened to this world, you know. I'm here and people get hurt. And it's wonderful. They reacted on this urine thing for one matter, and we actually lost our entire distribution in Germany and some other country because of Maniac, you know. Thank you. No, we can't sell our records over there because of that, which is really stupid, you know, because what happened there was that he carved a swastika in his forehead, you know. Okay, that's probably not the wisest decision, you know, and it's probably not. It was just heat of the moment, you know. Things happened. It was just his way of having fun, you know. And he came out on stage and beat me up and made this song with me. And the media reacted upon the fact that he had this swastika, you know. And they also asked me, the German media, like this Rock Hard and all these other faggots, just went up to me and just like, fuck, you know. Are you a Nazi band? And I'm just like, man, it doesn't matter if you're black or white or green or whatever, you know. You're all equally worthless, you know. The discrimination, you know, it's stupid, you know. If I have a death wish, death is breathing down my neck every passing second, you know. But I'm a friend of him. I do his deeds. So I don't think he will cut me off in the first, you know. I hate life and I hate living. I truly, truly hate life in all its fucking perverse forms. Animals, nature, everything that grows must be put to death, you know. But that's just fantasies, you know. I think mankind is pretty good at fucking ourselves up in a way, you know. But if I can be there and help pushing it a little bit, it's good.
I can tell you this, that if this whore of a world would last even 10 more years, you'll find something heavier than Onskott. I can tell you that. Something more advanced, something more devilish, I hope. Something more extreme. I don't know if it would be raping babies or if it would be burning priests in local televisions, or I don't know if it would be some kind of genocide which is filmed in the camera.
I would really like to see the world wiped out, you know. like the black metal scene, there's some really good bands, especially here from Sweden. We have like bands like Vatain, for example, or Ondskapt, for that matter, who actually like put this scene or whatever they call it into a new light. It seems like people actually get afraid again, you know, in a way. And I think a lot of that has to do with Vatain. I saw them live actually, and I hadn't met Eric in years, but I just saw them when they played here in Norway, and I was amazed by the darkness they actually provoke on stage. Like Vatain is for real, you know.
Often referred to us as a band that do things, you know, to the extreme and over the top. And I don't know, to me that's really the only way to do this kind of thing, because there is no halfway of doing this. Either you do it or you don't.
I mean, Christmas music is the most horrible thing on earth, but also like the most beautiful. My favorite album actually of all time is Carolas Jul, but only the A side. The B side is like, it gets too much. Children singing and Runa comes in and, you know. But the A side, I highly recommend it, you know, to have anyone, you know, because of the fact that just look at the fucking suicide rates on Christmas Eve, you know. So maybe we'll do a Christmas album one day. Would that be odd?
Then it takes far more than being passionate about the music form to approach that dangerous and abominable thing that gave birth to black metal. And that is the only relevant evolution of black metal as I see it. Bands that, instead of copying what others did before, try instead to dissect it and to understand it in order to bring it even further down. And that is just the opposite of what most, you know, famous bands do these days, because they're just living off the old blueprint, and it doesn't. After 20 years of black metal on this earth, it doesn't really work to do that anymore. You need to take things a step further, and that is what we are doing.